try to make a video today?
You could try.
Hi, I'm Kimothy, and I guess this is still my first video.
And I'm Lydia.
And that's Lydia. She won't be in the series.
I am now. Hi, all you Kimothy fans out there.
Get out! You're ruining it!
I don't think you're ever gonna actually start this series.
Gee, I wonder why. What are you doing?
Making us a high energy breakfast. You've seen me with a knife before.
Yeah, in battle.
Okay, well, consider this a battle against my lack of culinary skills. What do you say we get out of the house today? I'm living my second life. I kind of want to smell the flowers, listen to the birds, that kind of shit.
You're such a romantic.
You could just stay here.
Don't be such a buzzkill, Golem. What do you want to do today?
You pick.
We could go get a coffee.
I like coffee.
We could then go on a walk.
I like walking.
Then we could go get lunch.
I like lunching.
Or, hear me out, we could do none of those things. Stay here and watch crappy action movies all day.
I like that best.
I like you best.
So, you're staying here then?
Golem, we were having a moment.
We have moments all the time. Life is made up of moments.
Golem, some moments mean more than others.
How?
It all depends on what you're doing, who you're with,
How you're feeling.
how you're feeling.
And I feel good.
I feel good too.
So, I just want to be clear that you're staying here.
Golem, what has gotten into you today?
What's wrong with you, Golem?
I just have this overwhelming sense of dread. Like I know something bad is going to happen.
I think our little Golem's all grown up.
Golem, could you please get that?
We really don't have to.
Yeah, who comes over anymore?
You are both impossible. Golem, please.
I don't think I should.
Oh, God, I'm coming.
What? Lydia, please don't answer the door!
If it's not important, I'll send them away.
Oh, hello, darling. Where's your better half?
Debjamin?
Yeah. Kimothy, oh, there you are. Look at the two of you practically glowing. Oh,
Debjamin.
don't get up.
Get out of my apartment.
I don't think you heard me, Sid.
No, absolutely not. Get the fuck out.
Ooh, so angry. Calm emotions.
I think you need to leave.
Oh, but darling, I just got here. And besides, wouldn't you want to catch up with an old friend who recently lost her husband?
Kevlin?
Thank you so much for remembering. Yes, Kevlin, my husband, he died in battle and then his body burned to ash. But well, I'm sure that Kimothy remembers.
Please don't do this.
Oh, don't do what, my dear? I am just catching up with an excellent old friend. Oh, and didn't he do such a wonderful job at keeping you all here for my grand entrance?
Golem, what is she talking about?
I didn't. I couldn't.
Oh, sweetheart, there's no need to get upset. They couldn't have known. He's my creation. I made him for you. Sit. There we are.
But I never wanted to.
Darling, no one likes a blabbermouth. Do not make me silence you.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Kimothy, come on.
I can't get up.
Fucking magic. Sit.
I always forget that calm emotions only last up to a minute. Oh, all right. Here we are, nice and orderly. Kimothy, you didn't answer my question. Kevlin, you remember him, of course. He was the leader of your last adventuring party.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Darling, I've been so clear about this. I am checking in on the friends of my husband's last adventuring party and your newly resurrected girl. Oh, wow. You know, I'm so good, but I really think that I fully outdid myself on this one. You? Oh, darling, there's no need to thank me for this. I did it all for Kimothy. Now she has something to lose. All right, let's get back to business. Kevlin, yay high, sort of roguishly handsome, but you can still sort of take him home to mom and dad, spiky hair. Kimothy, you were the last one to see him alive. I know.
Stop this. Stop.
Or what? You're gonna let me die? Isn't that your MO?
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
See, that's the thing. I actually don't know. what you're fully capable of, and what you're willing to do. Okay, you know what? We don't have to talk about Kevlin. Let's just go back to the beginning. How about the savage verdict, all right? They were your adventuring party before Kevlin's javelins.
Get out of here
Silence! It's so rude to interrupt when adults are talking. You know what, Kimothy? Let's just make this simpler. You'll either tell me about it willingly, or I'm gonna make you.
Don't.
Option 2, then. Explain.
No.
Explain.
Don't make me.
See, darling, confronting your past can feel very difficult at times, but really at the end of the day, once you get it all out there, it's almost like ripping off the Band-Aid. So take a big deep breath in and just explain.
When the school gave me to the savage verdict, I thought I finally had a chance at freedom, but I was wrong. They were told I was nothing less than obedient, and they expected that. If I didn't do everything they said, they would beat me down to single hit points.
Oh, you poor little thing.
Oh,
Come on, you're doing so good. Keep going.
At first, they would just have the cleric cast command at me. Any opportunity he had, and they were simple things like sleeping and eating. I couldn't even choose when to go to sleep, but eventually they got more dehumanizing. He would make me fall to my knees and eat dirt or lick his boots, and...
Well, you, my friend, always liked power. What happened next?
They went into a dungeon that I knew we were too underleveled for, but I didn't say anything. The first round, the cleric didn't cast command on me. I ran away and I waited. They all stumbled out one by one, barely conscious. So I grabbed one of their daggers and I slit each of their throats. The cleric I saved for last. I put my hand over his mouth so he couldn't cast any spells, and I took my time. I was finally free. And for all of that, and all of this, I'm gonna do the same to you.
Wow, Kimothy. I honestly didn't think that you had it in you. Cold-blooded murder on your poor little innocent adventuring party.
They weren't innocent. My alignment didn't even change.
You know, in all honesty, if we had been in similar situations, I would have done the exact same thing. Good for you.
Now get the fuck out of my apartment!
Sit, you two. Wow, we are so rude here. Oh, you know, things were going so well. We were having a nice conversation. You were obeying orders. You were being compliant. That's terribly unsanitary. Look what you've made me do. I abhor physical violence. Although I do find it does work in terms of getting one's attention in a pinch. Do I finally have your attention, Kimothy?
Let Lydia and Golem go.
Just stop for a moment. Have you ever considered the impact of your inaction on anyone else in the world? Kevlin was my husband. You could have healed him, but you didn't. He died. He had people who cared about him, who loved him. You had the power to save him, and you did nothing. Why?
I was going to heal him, I swear.
Oh, but you didn't! You didn't heal him! Why?
He got hit with a scorching ray before I could.
Before you would heal him. He was my husband! I loved him! This was a routine dungeon crawl. I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Listen, I am so sorry that I couldn't save Kevlin. He was a great guy. He was a good leader. It's just too bad.
Speak up, I can barely hear you.
It's too bad he had to marry such a fucking psycho. Do I have your attention now? I know you abhor violence.
Yes. Yes, you do. disintegrate.
Lydia!
That's enough!
Silence! Are you done with your futile little attempt at resistance now, Kimothy?
Fuck you.
When are you gonna realize the only time in your life you ever had any sort of value was when you were of use to others and obeying orders? I'm done. I'm done with this. I've given this enough patience. You need to come with me. You're worse than a rabid dog, and I'm gonna return you to your natural state.
I will never go back to how I was.
I don't think you realize what sort of predicament you're in. In a moment, we're gonna need a broom to sweep your little girlfriend up.
Don't do it, Kimothy. Ooh.
What's it gonna be?
Deb, stop.
Kevlin?